Hello Gemini, it's Doreen from Insight Readings with your insights for the month of 19. Happy birthday to all of you out there. Your birthday was yesterday already. I'm recording this on the 22nd, and from the 21st of May to the 20th of June is the solar return for Gemini. Depending, of course, if there was a leap year, then obviously the date changes by a day. But with that said, thank you so much for your subscriptions. I am so appreciative of that. Thank you so much. You are helping me grow my passion, and I can only do that by the subscriptions. So thank you so much for that. And your comments, your likes as well, and your shares. Thank you so much for that. This month I'm going to do a different layout because it's difficult to get the cards all in on the camera and to get the message across. So I'm going to try something new again. Being Aries, we like to change things up a bit too. And let's see what comes out for you, Gemini. I do know that it's been quite quite difficult for Gemini. You've been pulled through the ringer quite a bit, and that is because of the planets and where they have fallen. And we all get a turn to go through that, and we get through stronger on the other side. But with all that philosophy coming to an end, I'm going to go straight into your reading. And once again, thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for watching and for supporting me and channel. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Gemini. Hello Gemini, it's Doreen again. So here we have our cards, and we're going to use two decks. As I say, it is a different layout, and see how that works. And I'm going to shuffle them. I have pre-shuffled, but I want to just ask Spirit again, please, to give us guidance, clarity, understanding, integrity, to give the messages, please, for Gemini for the month of 19. We already have cards jumping out. I'm going to keep that there. As I say, you've been pulled through the ringer, Gemini, and there we have your first card saying exactly that as well. So thank you, Spirit. I invite you in. Spirit cards, guardian angels, archangels, source, and higher self. Thank you for your wisdom, your clarity, your honesty. Thank you for helping me to channel the messages for Gemini. Thank you. Okay, so that's one that's jumped out, and the meaning of the Five of Bees is that, I don't know if you can see that clearly, the Five of Bees is a bittersweet victory, or a victory that's cost you a lot. There's a kind of an ending, because it's swords and a truth that comes through. Bees sting, so it'll be quite painful, and then you wonder, or you're in a position possibly saying, was it actually worth the effort that was put into this? Because although it's a victory, the cost was too much to bear. And this could have been in legalities, because we see a sword here, and that would be anything to do with justice. A work situation, a contract, paperwork, visas, documents, anything like that you've been battling with, that the cost has been more than it was actually worth for you as well. Fives is always about challenges and changes that are happening as well. And this is your energy, Gemini. You are the air signs, and the swords would be for the air signs as well. So we'll leave that there, seeing it did jump out, and lay the card. So this would be the past. Just going to move these. Then this is the present situation. This is what is hidden. This would be the attitudes around you. And this is the best action to take, the obstacles and your challenges. And then that would be the outcome or the answer. And then we're going to clarify with this little deck as well, just to get some more deeper insights into these as well. Also pre-shuffled. The Spirit, just confirmation on the Queen of Moths, the Gemini, the Six of Moths, another 6, the 9 of Moths, another 9. You're definitely ending something. It's an ending of a cycle that is coming up here for you. That the price, you wonder if it was actually worth it. Another 9. Knight of Wands. I don't read upside down cards. And then the outcome. Right, let me just meditate a little bit on these here before I go into it. Okay, Gemini, just looking at the numbers, we have a 6, so that's 2 6s. You've got 2 6s in the reading, okay? So 6s is, it indicates adjustments in thoughts, attitudes, or your conditions, and also represent the ability to transcend difficulties. And we started off with difficulties that just jumped out as well. And your desire will be that you want to shake off adversity or end a negative condition. And your focus would be on an adverse or a negative type of cycle of events where problems seem to multiply and nothing goes right. So your perception will be clouded, and you'll be unable to see clearly or perceive the whole picture. That's what 6s mean. So we see that there is this adversity and balance. 6 is about trying to find the balance as well. And 8s is another one that I see quite a lot of, which is an 8. And there was an 8 and there's an 8. So there's 3 8s here again. So again, 8 is a big thing in your life at the moment. And the 8s indicate a positive change of mind. So there we have this finding that balance again, because the beneficial qualities of the 8 is never really diluted or watered down, because 8 is the infinity sign. So your focus will be on faith and the future and what could be, and your desire would be that you want to find or regain a sense of meaning or inspiration or purpose in your life, and hope your future will be better than your past. So definitely reading into the first card that absolutely just jumped out. And then of course you have numerous 9s here. You have 9, 1, 2, 3, 3 9s as well. So yes, 9s in a reading is situations or events nearing completion. 9 is your biggest number. It's the end of something, or you've just completed something and another plateau now awaits for you. So your focus is on inner disturbances or disquiet, maybe feelings of foreboding or dread, very perplexing or changeable or deceptive course of affairs in whatever area is most important to you at the moment. And we see it with the 5s here, and with the constellations and the planets that there are. You have been pulled through the ringer, Gemini. Your desire is that you want your dreams to come true, or for things to go smoothly, but you have a feeling that they're not going to. That's because 9s, especially with the, I thought I saw a 9 of swords. Yes, yeah. 9 of swords is that anxiety, worry, going over in your head over and over about things and making it worse in your mind than it actually is. But it is the ending of something. So let's get into your reading. And as we say, that is the energies around you. And this card here would be the past, relating to the past. And we have the Queen of Moths and we have the Star. So in the past, the Queen of Moths would be possibly a woman. This is a general reading, so it can be male or female. That is a go-getter. Queen of Moths is ruled by fire element. There's rebirth. She's action-orientated, passionate. We see the red here. And she's like a moth to a flame. I mean, drawn to action, to passion, to movement, has no fear, just steps out and does what she wants to do, and nobody gets in her way. She'll get in and drive something because she's ruled by Mars. Most fire signs have Mars that would give them that action and passion. If it is a person in your life, it would be a Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarian person that would be there for you. And this is relating to the past, and somehow this person would be featuring there for you. And the Star card is an 8, again, saying that this person was strong. Nothing was watered down because of the 8. This person had hope, or has hope, and faith in the future and in what her desires are, because it's the star. Hit your dream on a star. Let go of what doesn't serve you anymore. Get your balance as well. Because this brings hope, peace, and healing. So in the past, this person has this faith and belief that this would work, that whatever it is would work. They have faith in whatever they were actioning or bringing to the fore. Then we have the next card, which is the present situation, and now we have the Six of Mots. Now the Six of Mots is victory and being recognized in a very fiery way as well, because of the action that was put into whatever the situation is. Remember, it's a general reading, so take what resonates for you and let go of what doesn't. Remember, this person here could also be your energies that you brought into this as well. So yeah, the Six of Mots is fiery, passionate energy as well, being recognized. Maybe you've completed your exams, if it's exams that you've been going through. If it is a legal situation, because of Swords, there's a victory here. A six, it's nearing an ending, finding that balance as well. But moving on, because we have the Laurel here and being recognized, moving forward. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. Now the Six of Pentacles is about money, where the Six of Mots is about something you believed in, passion, relationship, career, projects, something like that, documentation, something that you were doing, studying as well would be a thing that would come into it. And Six of Pentacles is about the earthy groundedness, the earthy side, which is the tangible things that we have in life. So you have two sixes here in your current situation. So that is finding a balance here with regards to where your passions are, where your winnings are, where you want to move, where you want to be recognized, as well as your tangible side, your earthy side, your money, your investments. And the Six of Pentacles is about equal give and take. Maybe currently in a situation where it isn't equal, or somebody owes you money, but it's saying that, or you owe someone money. Remember, this can go both ways. But the victory is there either way, that this will come right and that this balance has to come through. It will come through as well with these cards. Because right next to that, we do have a major arcana as well. So, and it's saying it's the ending of a cycle. So there is balance here. If money is owed to you, or if you owe somebody money, this will be done and sorted out and paid. If you're in a relationship that it would be equal, it would be fair, it would be grounded in an earthy way, it will be equal. What one doesn't give more than the other one. It'll be balanced and equal. And if it is not, this balance will be brought into it as well. There will be victory in it as well. We go to the next set of cards, and this is what is hidden. And what is hidden, we have two nines. So isn't it amazing how we have in your current situation 2 sixes, and what is hidden, nines. And nines is what you don't know, and it's also the ending of a cycle. Nine of Moths is the wounded healer. Something has been going on for a long time. I mean, you're at the 9 already. It's the ending of the cycle, and this is being battered and bruised, fighting very passionately, defending yourself, and finding yourself almost at the point of absolute exhaustion, where this thing just kept coming up. Every time you defended one thing, the next thing would pop up. But it is at the end of a cycle now, where the energy and the passion and the action that you've put into whatever this is, you did it behind the scenes. This is what is hidden. It's saying that it's coming to an end. It is at an end, and you get another 9. But now this is the earthy one. You get fire and earth, and you have fire and earth again. The Hermit is a major arcana card, number 9, saying you've done this alone. You fought for it alone. You've gone and looked for answers. You actively, because of the fire, the 9, actively looked for answers, even though it cost you a lot of energy. I mean, the 9 of Moths is known as a wounded healer, because You've run so far. It's like the runner at the end of a race. Those last meters, you're absolutely exhausted, but you know you need to get to the end of the line, battered and bruised, half the wing is gone there. But you give that last push, and then you get the answers, because he looks for answers from within. He gets the answers because he's guided by this lantern with the Star of David. He did it alone with his staff. He went out and he did it on his own to find the answers, and he gets the answers in an earthy, grounded way as well. The hermit puts himself in isolation to find answers that have value, so that he can move forward. Then we go on to the next set of cards. And this is the attitudes that are around you. Now, the Four of Bees, again, we have the Swords energy here, saying that you need to take a rest and a break. You need to lay down your swords now, and meditate. Swords are, the Four of Swords is having the four in the ground in a more stable way, finding a structure that is more peaceful, getting your answers now and finally getting to the point of finishing that. But with that we have a 9. So yeah, we're saying take a rest, take a break from all this fighting, arguing, legalities possibly that you've been dealing with about money situations, and having victory around money, being recognized. I do think that this would be the person that this would have been directed towards, and not your energy. Possibly in a legal situation here, maybe with settlements, children, things like that. But it's saying you lay your swords down and stop worrying about it, because the worst is now over. I mean, it is a 9. It's finished. It's at its end. So the attitudes around you are saying that the worst is over, and this is your attitude as well around yourself, where you still are 9 of Swords. That's so much agitation, anxiety, worry, and sleepless nights. We have the moon here, because these thoughts are in your mind, but you make them worse in your mind, and it's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy, because you're attracting that with the constant worry of what will be, what will happen if I lay down swords, if I take a break, if I rest my mind, if I just let go of the control. But it's saying that you have to let go of this, and let it be, because it is at its end now. Then we move on to the next card, which is card number 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth one here. And this is the best action to take. Now we have a 7 of dragonflies. Now 7 is about decisions that need to be made. Dragonflies would be the cup, so it's emotional decisions that need to be made, and you almost feel confused. The best action to take here is that you're feeling confused about what action to take on an emotional level. And it is with regards to the 8 of Pentacles, about something you've worked for, tangible. You've worked hard for what you have, and that's why I'm saying this looks like a legal situation where you have to somehow share equally what you've earned, and you feel confused by it, perplexed, feeling that you earned this and possibly don't want to share it with the 6s. You don't want to have that balance, or you feel that it isn't fair, but it's something you've worked pretty hard for, and feeling confused emotionally, and very worried about laying down your swords and fighting for what you have. Okay, so we move on to the next one, and this is the obstacles and the challenges around you, and it is about your money, your retirement, what you have built up, what you take care of yourself with, because we have the 10 of beetles. Now that is the culmination of a cycle, something that you have built up and worked hard for. Beetles work hard, they use creative energy, and it is regarding finances, property, tangible things, it's your retirement fund. It is your legacy that you leave to be able to take care of your family. And here we have the Knight of Wands, where it's saying that there is a goal. Again, here we have the fire queen, and here we have the knight, which is fire as well. So the goal of this person, they were on a mission, and the goal, it had something to do with love, because we see hearts on this white hanky or flag here. They had a goal and an intention, and they defended it, because knights go out to defend something. They defended it very passionately, and the defense was to get their share, their rightful share of the legacy that is due to them, very possibly here as well. And then the last card is the outcome or the answer, and here we have this same fire energy here again, coming through the page, and this feathers is always indicating a message that comes through, information, and it's with regards to your projects, your love life, your passions. The Queen of Mots, what she fought for, what she wanted or he wanted. Here the information comes out as well in a very fiery, driven, action-packed way, because there was strength in whatever this was about. There was strength that was put into it. And here we have a fire sign as well. A lot of strength, a lot of courage. An 8, starting off with an 8, ending with an 8. Whatever this was, as you've sown, so you have reaped. So if this is, in this reading, I think even if it reads for one person, there's a legal situation here where somebody wanted what was fairly theirs and rightfully theirs, and it has been an enormous argument around it. And here we have, by strength, the information that comes through is victory, that the demon has been tamed. Now, this can relate to you, that you have won, or to the other person. Remember, it is a general reading, but the beast, the demon, the fight has been tamed, and by not being confrontational. There was nothing confrontational here from the fire side, besides fighting for what they believed in here, but by doing it from within, by grace, by using their inner wisdom, by gentleness. The beast, also the lion, allowed itself to be tamed. I mean, it's not going to be tamed if you're going to be hard or ruthless in any way. So there we have it. I don't want to carry on too much longer, just to say that you have been pulled through the ringer here. There is a victory that is a bittersweet one, where you feel like, was it worth all of this? You've obviously, if it is a legal situation, which I feel very strongly about, it has cost you a lot. And at the end of the day, there is a victory. But did the victory, was it worth that? And I'm just going to end it with, there we go, again, Page of Bees. This is a legal situation. And this time it's a wasp. The Page of Wasp is a wasp. Yeah, and the sting is quite harsh and brutal. It is information that comes through to you. It has a diamond, which is clarity, but it's hard as well. That comes through to you with regards to whatever this emotional situation or legal situation. It is a clarity that comes through with an ending. So there's information about a legal situation with regards to money and finances, property, that has come through here for you, that you find quite difficult to deal with as well. And there we have the last one, clarifying it. Yes, there has been competition, arguments going round and round, fire energy, air energy. So you've been dealing with a fire sign here. There's just no, with the Five of Wands, it's competition, it's pettiness, it's argumentative, it's just going round and round like a dog chasing its tail and not going anywhere. But the truth comes through now as this comes to an end and a close with the nines. So Gemini, let me know how that resonates for you. I would love to know your comments on this, because this seems to be a specific reading regarding a legal situation for you. Okay, and then the star signs that do come out here, just to end it, would be Aquarius, Virgo, we have Leo, and we do have a lot of the fire signs here that come out as well. Other fire signs besides the Leo, we do have Aries and Sagittarius that come out as well. So there we go. Thank you, Gemini, and thank you for your support. Thank you.